Hey, so this is me testing Excellence. I think I played it a little bit before, but I'll try to play it in the same way. Um, Again, as like I was interrupted, and now I have to start from scratch. So you're not gonna get my very first experience. So the way that I'm going to test this is I'm gonna think out loud, which means that I'll try to explain what my thoughts are, and then just play the game as if I would. And then at the end of the game, what I will do is I will try to remove one thing from the game, find one thing I wanted to remove, and then explain why I would remove it, and then I'll find one thing that I would like to add, and then explain why I would add it. So let me just create a new game, and then just talk you through how the intro. I'll play like 5 to 10 minutes, so you get like my first setting. Oh, it seems like the tutorial. How do I do? The tutorial is no first island. So settle down. So it seems like it's like because I skipped. What does it say? Main menu. How do I get back to new game? So it doesn't play the tutorial first anymore. Well, that's a shame. Alright, so let's do a farm. I actually have no idea. Lumber wagon. There we go. Town hall 200. Right, so I never saw that before. The different. So we have house. Why is it not? That made. Oh. And then we don't have lumber camp. Alright. Another farm. Okay, so I don't. How do I make more hammers? Take a tile to claim by this card. Ah, right. Okay, so slowly. So 3 hammers. How do I make hammers? Okay, gives 3 hammers when built. Alright. You must first finish claiming tiles. Okay. And another house. And 6 hammers. Lumber camp. Need more resources. Okay. Gives 250 when built. But I need. Alright. So what's this? Sell tile for. Okay. 50. Set sale. Alright. Yeah, so I never read this kind of stuff, so I'm not gonna do that here as well. I'm gonna try to be as I normally am. Now I'm just clicking on any the islands. And alright, so figured out that this is what I need to do, right? Create a new settlement. All right. And gives, I have 3 of these. I can now do here. And another house. So I'm starting to get it. Placeholder, Imperial supplies. You must finish claiming a tile. Okay. What was that? What happened? I clicked it and it just disappeared. Okay. A house. Another lumber mill. And a town hall, create. Okay. Here's the house. Lumber camp. How do I? So I'm looking. Okay. There we go. Oh, this is problematic. I should have. Okay, so new settlement. Ah, okay. What does it say? Pick a card to add to your deck. But I already have farms. And how do I see? Ah, so here's my deck. Kick a card to add to your hand. Ah, okay. But how do I see my hand? I can set sail now. Alright. So that was... Wait a minute. Where are the other islands? Weren't the 3 before? Okay. So here I have to fish, I believe. Interesting. Alright, so I see the core loop is kind of spending the resources as in these cards being and then inspect deck. Alright, okay. Okay. So I can actually see my deck of cards. A house. And another house. And a lumber camp. Okay. Oh, damn. So I need to now do a lumber camp. There we go. And another lumber camp. And then I have to buy a house. And another house. Oh, what is this? Can I click on this? Okay, so WASD, ENQ. What are we missing? Missing a farm. And then we're missing a lumber mill. And just get. But I don't. What am I missing? Name 2 titles. Okay. Another house. So I'm sitting here and thinking about like how do I get to choose 2 tiles? Because right now it just seems like so this one is obviously better than any of the other one. Place a forest on the selected tile. No, this one. Okay, so we need. So how do I do? Damn. I'm a little bit in trouble now. Because I ran out. Lumber. Is there any way I can undo? Okay. We did something like that. Sell tile. I don't need these tiles. Okay. And then we can do the lumber one. Oh, god damn. More resources. Okay. Sell one more tile. What is this? I don't need it. Will it work now? There we go. Now I have enough and I can build a new town hall. There we go. And I set sail. Alright. So that now it's starting to get okay. So it's kind of funny that every time I make a choice, kind of just removes the other one, so I can't like, so whatever I pick here, I won't be able to go back and actually do them one more time. All right. So nice call loop. We have the cards, we have the deck building, we have, you know, all of the decks. It's kind of it's as if it's like I can't figure out if I would arrange them a little bit different so that, you know, you show a so there's a lot of so me looking at all of these cards gets me confused, right? So maybe we'd had 2 town halls and then you have like a percentage chance of getting like some better way of visualizing, because it's a core loop, it's the deck building. And when I'm going into a place where I want to do fishing, I don't know if I don't have the houses to do that. Right? So being able to actually control a little bit about how you build your deck, that would be nice. If I had to, that would be the one thing that I would add to the game, would be a better overview of that. And I guess also like it's a little bit difficult to say. It's like I because I don't know how to add it, but I see the problem in having a little bit more insight into the resource, right? So when I look at this, it's like I have to read that card. It's like visualizing the effects of the cards and the advantages and how you do things. Because to me, it's like when I do the lumber camp, I'll continue to make for each round. Maybe that's what I would do. I would like make it so that every round I did, I would make a little bit of wood. I know that it would be harder to balance, but figuring out that, placing this lumberyard, then after 3 rounds it would have made itself in. I don't know if that's how I would plan it, but it's like a better visualization of the loops, the core loops, because they're pretty strong and pretty good. And if they were visualized in a way that was easier to understand and comprehend, that would definitely be that would be better. So that's what I would add. How do I go out of this? How do I quit this? Uh-oh. What did I do? New game. One thing that I would remove is this we have levels. It's like, why do I get just thrown into a specific with this? And is my deck now? Yeah, so my deck is new. This is confusing, and I don't know how to kind of go out to the map selection again. And did I lose all progress all of a sudden? I start menu. That to me was confusing. So that's it's like, now you saw me play. I used 17 minutes. I planned on a little bit less, but fun, engaging game. Thank you very much for sharing it with me. If you have time, go to itch and look for Bunny Bunker, and I'll post a link in the description, and test my game. And actually, it's like on Reddit. I'll post a link, and I would really appreciate if you could record a short video of you playing the game, thinking out loud as me, or just play it and then write back some of the weaknesses and things that you would improve or remove. Thank you very much for sharing a game with me.